What is the pain in the outermost part of the body called?
I don't want peace.
Heart. Heart.
It's a tag in there.
What is the scientific name for a modern man?
Human being.
Is that what?
Human being.
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Human being.
Yes.
You will move out of this house.
Okay, so let's go. What will be your first question?
Question 2, sir.
Question 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, question 2 from this card says, which German composer has major works called Water Music and Messiah?
Skip.
You want to skip? Okay, all right. So you've used your only lifeline in the game. So what will be your next question?
Question 1.
Question 1. Question 1 says, what is a pain in the uppermost part of the body called?
Pain in the uppermost part of the body.
Yes.
Headache.
Eh?
Headache.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Headache.
Yes, sir.
Headache. All right. Okay. So come me. Headache is very correct. Headache is the correct answer. So you just won yourself 500 naira. Okay. So what will be your next question?
Question 4.
Question 4. Okay. Question 4 says, Dash is a big green Marvel superhero.
The Hawk. The Hawk.
The Orc is
Orc.
correct. Okay, so you just won yourself 1,000 naira. Okay, so what's your next question?
Question 16.
Question 16. Okay, so question 16 says, what does fishes use for movement?
For movement.
Fishes, what do they use for movement?
What does fishes use for movement?
Fishes, what do they use for movement? You know fish?
Yes, I know fish.
You know a fish? Okay. So I'm sure you've drawn a fish before
Yes, sir.
at some points. Okay. So what do you think fishes use for movement?
Can I label my head?
Try. Think.
The head, the fin, the tail, the gills, the scales.
Yeah. You know all the parts.
I would say, the tail, sir.
You get it?
Is that your final answer? Think. Look at it. Try and remember the labeling of a fish. You know how we used to draw fishes now?
No, fishes use their body to swim, but okay, there's this specific part of the body that they use.
Yes. For movement. What's your final answer? Just decide. Yeah, man. Just decide.
The tail, sir.
Eh?
The tail.
The tail.
Yes.
Okay, the tail is very incorrect.
Ouch.
The correct answer is the fin.
The fin.
Yes, the fin is what fishes use for movement. Okay. All right. So, what would be your first question? What would be your first question?
Question number 1.
Question number 1. Question number 1 says, what is the pain in the outermost part of the body called?
Pain.
Pain in the outermost part of your body.
Of your body. Pain.
A pain that you feel. A pain that you feel
In the body.
in the outermost part of your body.
Pain. Heart.
Hmm?
Heart.
A pain
Near
that you feel in the outermost part of your body.
utmost parts of my body. I don't know it. I do not know that one.
Let me ask you a question. Where's the outermost part of your body?
Most parts. I don't know this.
Talk loud. Talk
I
loud.
don't know the place.
Eh?
The place. I don't know the place.
You don't know the outermost part of your body.
Yes.
Do you know the meaning of outermost?
Utmost. No.
70 years old man.
Let me help you like this. The upper part of your body. Where's the upper part of your body?
Upper. You told God you know.
Eh. Ibo ló ga jù lára ẹ.
My ankle.
Hmm?
Come.
Your shoulder.
Yes.
Your shoulder ló ga jù lára ẹ. Ibi ńkọ́, orí ẹ̀ ńkọ́.
Okay, my head.
Eh?
My head is the biggest. Is the my head.
Okay, so what's the answer?
Okay, the utmost part, the pain that I gain in my utmost part. Headache.
Eh?
Headache.
Be loud. Be
Headache.
headache. Headache. Headache is the correct answer. Headache is the correct answer. Okay. Now, you see, I've done you so well. I took my time to help you and explain to you. Now, the next question, what is it going to be?
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Question number 3 says, mention one sport that starts with letter H.
Sports.
One sport that starts with letter H.
It's letter A. That start with letter H. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Be audible
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Okay. Okay is very correct. You just won yourself 1,000 naira. Now, on to the next question. What would be your next question?
Question number 7.
Question number 7. Question number 7 says, a baby goat is called what?
Baby goats. Baby goats. Baby goats. Baby goats. If.
Eh?
If.
Think about your life.
If. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
If. A baby goat is called Eve. Okay, your final answer is Eve. So sorry to tell you, that answer is very wrong. The correct answer is kid. The correct answer to that question is kid. A baby goat is called kid. So you know the rules of the game already.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you are ready to make your friends proud.
Yes.
And trust me, I believe that this money you can use it to, feed them, right?
Just cash out.
At least cash out small money. Yeah, let's play. Let's go. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first question, what will it be? Numbers 1 to 20. Pick the numbers.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Yes.
Okay, number 7 from this card says, what is the scientific name for a modern man? What is the scientific name for a modern man? Remember, every answer starts with letter H.
Human being.
Human being.
Yes.
You be mumu.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Human being.
Yes.
Human being is wrong. That's not a scientific name. Human being is wrong. The correct answer is Homo sapiens. You know Homo sapiens. Humans are called Homo sapiens. All right. So this is the end of the game for you. If you can't get my questions correctly, is the end of the game. So brother, tell me, what's your name?
My name is Saka Abdulaziz. Abdulaziz Saka. Abdulaziz.
Saka.
Abdulaziz.
Okay. Saka plays for Arsenal. Do you play football too?
No.
You don't play football.
Very
Use
soon.
the mic.
Very soon.
Oh,
Very
you want
soon.
to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very soon.
Do you want to play for Arsenal?
Yeah. Maybe.
You want to play for Arsenal?
Maybe. Who knows?
And what club do you support?
I'm supporting Man City currently.
Man City. Which Man City? You are a Man U fan. You are a Man U fan that just jumped to Man City.
Yeah.
Tell me you are not a Man U fan.
I am a Man. I am a Man City fan. That's
You
all
are
I
a
know.
Man U fan. Man,
I'm a
when
Man
Man
City
City begin to they get fan. All right, let's play.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So in this card I'm holding, I have 20 questions, and you're going to be picking from numbers 1 to 20 to
Okay.
answer. Answer 5 questions and win yourself 8,000 naira. Okay?
Okay.
I told you the rules of the game already. You have a lifeline in the game. The only lifeline is to skip a question, and you can only use it once in the game. All right. So are you ready to play?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's play. What's the first question you want to answer?
Number 5.
Number 5. Number 5 from this card says, dash is a flexible hollow tube used to transport fluid from one point to another. Hint from this card is every answer starts with letter H.
Os.
Os, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Os is your final answer. Os is very correct, and that just won you 500 naira. Os is correct. All right. So what will be your next question?
Number 7.
Number 7. Okay. Number 7 says, what is the scientific name for a modern man? The scientific name for a modern man.
A modern man.
Yes. Scientific name for a modern man. Answer starts with H.
Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens is correct, and you just won yourself 1,000 naira.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So to win 2,000, what will be the question?
Question number 10.
Question 10. Question 10. Okay. All right. So, question 10 says, what is an hygrometer used to measure?
Hygrometer.
Hygrometer.
You start from letter H, abi?
Yes, I told you. That's it.
That's humidity.
Humidity. Humidity. Is humidity your final answer?
Yeah.
Humidity is your final answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Humidity, your final answer is correct. It just won you 2,000 naira. Humidity is very correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you've won 2,000 naira for yourself. At this point, you can cash out or play on in the game. The next question will win you 4,000 naira. And you have just 2 questions more.
What if I lose the question?
If you lose the question, you lose your money.
Everything.
Everything. But you can decide to cash out right now. If you don't cash out now and I continue to the next question and you miss it, you are going to lose your money. But by the way, you've not used your lifeline.
Yeah.
So you still have a lifeline. You have a lifeline and you have just 2 questions to go.
But if I win one more question, I can leave.
If you win one more question, you can leave. Yes, definitely.
Oh, one more question.
Okay, so the one more question would win you 4,000 naira. What is the question?
15.
Smile now. Smile.
15,
Smile. Okay, 15. All right, question 15. Question 15 says, what 4-letter word means to pay for a temporary use of a thing or service of a person? What 4-letter word means to pay for a temporary use of something or service of a person? 4-letter words.
Start with letter H2.
Yes.
4-letter word.
I told you every question from here, every question from this card starts, every answer that you need to give me starts with letter H. All right. So what will it be?
Skip.
You want to skip it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Can you repeat that question again?
You don't want to skip again?
Can you just repeat that, please?
Okay. Let me repeat. It says, what 4-letter word means to pay for a temporary use of something or service of a person?
Use to pay for. Skip.
Temporary use.
Temporary use.
Yes. Let's keep. Okay. All right. So what will be the next question?
1.
Question one says, the back part of the bottom of a shoe is called what? The back part of the bottom of a shoe is called what?
Heel.
Heel.
Yeah.
Heel. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Heel is very correct, and you just won yourself 4,000 naira. Okay, now you have 4,000 naira. You should smile now. You have 4,000 naira for free.
Yeah.
Are you not happy?
Of course.
And were you expecting to get 4,000 naira?
Definitely not.
So you should be happy.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you've had a long day in class.
Very long day. Long day.
But at least now you have 4,000 naira. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now you've used your lifeline. Do you want to go on to win 8,000 naira, which is our jackpot money? Do you think you want to? Or you want to cash out?
Man, I've used my lifeline.
Yes. What will it be?
I'll cash out.
You want to cash out?
Yeah.
You want to cash out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've cashed out. But before you go, in case or imagine you did not cash out, what would have been your last question?
What will have been my last question?
Yes. What question would you have picked?
I'll have picked, let's say, 14.
Question 14. Okay, question 14. Now let me read this to you. A clue or a small piece of information to help guess an answer is called what? Hint. You would have won yourself 8,000 naira, my brother. Okay, but then you've cashed out. You have 4,000 naira to yourself. All right, so thank you so much for playing.